My name is Veronica Ayala. I'm a member of the board of the Arc of Texas, and I also happen to be an election judge. Well, that's a good question. What you would do is you would go to votetexas.gov, and there you can put in your personal information, usually where you live, county, zip, date of birth, things like that, and you can find out if you're actually registered. You can also register on that website. Well, Texas is a voter ID state. That means that you need a picture ID. A valid picture ID would be a driver's license, a Texas identification card. If you happen to be a handgun owner, that will work. Also, a passport. There are some people that, for whatever reason, they can't obtain a picture ID. And Texas, since being a ID state, a lot of people think that they can't vote if that's the case. That's actually not true. If you're already registered to vote, but for whatever reason you lost your picture ID at voting time, what you can do, you come in, bring in a valid bill in your name or a government document in your name. Bring that in, and you fill out what's called an impediment form that basically says, this is why I don't have my picture ID. Fill that out. They look and make sure that that bill is in your name, or you have a government document saying where you live, and they allow you to vote. Okay, well, your polling place, every polling place, in fact, should be ADA compliant. It should be very accessible for you to vote. You will find an accessible machine as well, and every poll worker is sworn to help you vote safely and securely. Well, if you need help at the polling location, we have different options for you. If you have trouble waiting in line, or you need to sit when you vote, like I said, there's accessible machines. You won't have to wait in line if you do what's called a curbside vote. You would actually call a number that's listed in front of your polling place and let us know that you're there. And we will bring out a voting slate so that you can vote in your car. Well, again, we do have the curbside vote that you could use. You also have the option of requesting a mail ballot. A mail ballot will come to you, and you would put your vote in that way. You also remember that you can bring an assistant with you to help you with anything that you might need in your polling location. Yes, yes, you are. If you are over the age of 65 and older, in fact, if you are disabled, you are allowed to vote by mail in Texas. Okay, if you receive a mail ballot and change your mind, decide, I want to vote in person, all you need to do is bring that ballot into the polling place when you're ready to vote, because it is considered a live ballot. So what will happen is the election judge will take that ballot from you. She will spoil that ballot and then allow you to vote regularly. A provisional ballot is usually a ballot that you would cast if there's a problem when you come in to vote. Let's say there's an issue with your registration, or something is just not quite right about your information at the polling place. You do have the right to cast what's called a provisional ballot. You would make your selections, you would vote. That ballot is then sent to a ballot board, and then they determine how to process your ballot. Well, let's see. You should always vote, because there are political things that are going on that happen to do with things that are important to you. If you're interested in what's going on as far as healthcare, you want to vote. If you want to know or to have a voice about economics, you want to vote. Anything politically that you're interested in, I'm telling you, there is a candidate out there representing that position, you're going to want to vote. Here's the thing. What I like to say, nothing about us without us, right? There are people making decisions in Texas all the time, locally, statewide, everywhere, that has to do with things that are important to us. So it's important that we make our voices heard and we vote.